Hey, welcome back, Cave Maniacs. This is Uncle Nasty back here at the Gabes Cave booth at the Gulf Coast Convention Center. At Collectors Con, we are at the Westin here in Houston, Texas, on the 4th floor. Y'all come by and see us. I've got my next guest here. This is the angry artist, Mr. William Russell. William, how you doing, brother?
Hey, what's up, man? I'm glad to be here. Thank you for having me again.
Oh, man, I'll have you anytime I get to see you here. You've had a lot of people come by. You had fans lined up around the corner before the con even opened, man.
Yeah, I think so far, just loosely keeping up with it, I think I've had 62 people that said they were here for my booth, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. And we like that with Gabes Cave when fans will come out to the con and they'll stand in these lines and they'll come in and support their favorite artists. It's one thing to buy their stuff. It's another thing to like their posts. But when you take the time out of your day and you will come down here and you will meet the man and shake his hand, that means something to us and it means something to William Russell.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. I mean, there was a few of them that drove over 3 hours to be here. And, I mean, that's huge. I mean, it's one thing to live down the street. It's one thing to be an hour away, which I appreciate that just as much. But when you got fans that will spend that 3 hours in a car one direction, I mean, that's a big deal. And I preach that a lot. I think a lot more artists need to be mindful of that. You know, when they walk up to your table, stop what you're doing, talk to the fans, interact. Don't have your face buried in some project you're working on. You really got to show respect to people that come out and show that love. So
you show love and you get love shown back.
Yep.
And we're going to get to some love he's going to show y'all because he came bringing gifts, but we're going to get to that at the end.
I brought goodies.
We interviewed him at Cowtown last year, and since then he has had some things going on in his life. He has started his own basically where he interviews artists kind of like what we do, and creators and other people in this industry. It's called the Angry Hour.
Yep, it's on Thursday nights at 8 p.m. Central. So, and it's streamed live to Facebook and the YouTube channel, and guests are welcome to ask questions and make comments and stuff like that. My most recent guest was Marat Michaels. And if anyone doesn't know who Marat Michaels is, you really got to check him out. And I don't know how you couldn't know.
Right.
I mean, he's been in the business for 30 years. He was at Image when Image first started, working with Rob Liefeld and stuff like that. I've had Ariel Diaz, David Sanchez. It's just meant to be a show that shines light on other up-and-coming artists while also talking to some vets that's been in the industry for a long time. It's about just putting a little light on some people that some folks may not know about.
Right. And he has a strong fan base. So the fact that he's willing to introduce you guys, that lets you know of his character. He's not being stingy. So anybody that he brings you guys to the table, they're worth checking out.
Yeah.
Definitely. What made you want to do that?
Well, I mean, I over the past, I've been doing this professionally for 3.5 years now. I've got 9 published covers. Just did a cover for Dynamite for Vampirella number 18. And I saw over these 3 years of doing those projects, and seeing people here or there doing interviews with people, they were always talking to the same people over and over and over. They would have a weekly show or something like that, and they would talk to the same 2 or 3 people every single time. And there's way more talent out here than that. And, and sadly, a lot of people are scared to death to have, some people call it competition. I don't see anyone as, I don't look at them as and I don't mean this to sound this way, I don't look at them as competition. I mean, we're all competing for work, and they're all very talented, but I just don't see them as a threat. You know what I mean? So I want them to have the ability to talk about the projects they're doing, talk about their passion, talk about how they deal with fans and what they love about the industry and things like that. Because I know for me growing up, I never got to hear that. I never got to hear if someone struggles, and so I can relate to them and say, oh, wow, okay, you know what? That's not just me going through that. They've had to deal with the same things. And there's enough with social media being like it is with Instagram and Facebook, etc. There's enough action going on that we don't have to hold one another down. We don't have to talk negative about one another, try to push people away from them from getting work. there's enough room at the table for all of us.
Right.
And there's enough talent out there that it needs to be shared. Some people don't know how to share their stuff. They don't know how to do interviews or you know, how to get more eyes on their materials. And that's just what it's about. It's just about showing love for, like I said, everyone at the table. There's plenty of room.
Right. And each individual artist is going to have their own unique perspective on how they put things. When they put that color to paper, they're all going to see it differently. So the competition, kinda, but more or less, you mentioned David Sanchez and Ariel. If all three of you sat down and you did a bat who laughs,
it'll all be different.
All three of those are going to be awesome. They're going to be different, and it could be something that someone who likes that character could be proud to have a piece from each artist.
Yeah, and like I said, I completely agree. I'll never, for the life of me, understand some of the things I've seen in this industry so far from, you know, up-and-coming artists, some vets, etc. And of course, I'm not going to name drop or anything like that, but it blows my mind some of the petty comments I've seen people make, some of the, oh, did you hear this kind of stuff, and I have zero tolerance for it. And like I said, there's enough room for everyone. You know, when you raise everyone up alongside you, everybody succeeds. Everyone gets to have the limelight at one point or another. And that's the whole point of the show. It's just about putting eyes on people. And, you know, these are all really, really good people. I mean, beautiful hearts. They put their fans first, and all they want to do is just create. They don't want drama. They don't want to fight with people. They just want to create. So, I mean, there's no reason they can't have it. There's no reason that people can't see their story and understand what they're going through and where they come from. Because, again, as someone that grew up in a small town and you know, I didn't get to go to conventions and hear panels or anything like that. Being able to watch a video and listen to an artist talk about their positives along with their negatives, about their struggles, and be able to sit back and go, okay, you know what? It's not just me, like I mentioned earlier. They're going through the same thing. So you know what? I must be doing the right thing. Yeah. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm not going to get discouraged, and I'm not going to quit.
Right. So. And we support that message at Gabes Cave because that's basically exactly why we do what we do with the artists. We want to help grow, and we love it when an artist that might not have knew another artist, we can some kind of make a bridge for them to get to know each other. I mean, that's we thrive on that. We love seeing people make friends and work together. I mean, it's great. And speaking of great work, you mentioned your Vampirella comic. Is there any even available anymore?
To be honest, I think there's a few left, but it's not many. It's on BNS Comics. The link is on my page on my social media stuff. But BNS Comics with Bob Lawson, Brittany Lawson, and Steve Spearman. We did the exclusive for them. I think it was 500 print run, all virgins. So it was all about the art. There was no, taggings on it or anything like that. And the last I heard, they were around 300 sold out of the 500, so they're going really quick.
I got me one, and I will post pictures because, of course, I've been saying it. I'm gonna meet the man in person. I'm gonna see him again, and I'm gonna get him to sign mine, remark mine in person. So there'll be pictures posted. Now, besides the Vampirella, you've got some other stuff you're working on?
Yeah. Well, I've got my second cover for Dynamite. Just got finished at the colorist, so that'll be going into print soon. I'm doing Vampirella versus Purgatory #2. Then I'm also, Murat Michaels announced the other night that I'll be doing a Hardly Thin cover for him and Azure Comics as a retailer exclusive. Then I'll be doing a Angry Artist exclusive with Murat Michaels for another Hardly Thin cover. And then I will also be doing, they just got announced last night, I will be doing an exclusive for Gabes Cave and Image Comics, and we'll be doing a cover for Department of Truth.
Department of Truth.
Yep.
You excited about that?
Oh, yeah, I'm super excited. I'm a big horror fan, so Department of Truth is big time on my book.
We are excited about that at Gabes Cave. I promise you we're excited about it. Like I say, he's got great things happening. He's got the Angry Hour. So when we do these cons, we like to have things that are con specific to give y'all, because that's our whole thing is to give. So we thought about it, and what a better thing to do than honestly get an exclusive cover, get a guy like William Russell to do the cover, and of course he will have some that are his to be able to sell, and there will be some at some comic shops for sale, but most of the comics are going to be right here with Gabes Cave, and they are going to be given away. So how are you going to get these comics? The majority of you people that are going to want them, you're going to have to get them from us for free.
Yep.
You won't even have to buy the comic.
Yep, and with it being an exclusive like that, they're going to be extremely limited too. It's probably going to be around a 500 print run, I would imagine. That's usually what Image does. So you guys better make damn sure you go fast.
That's
because
right.
they are going to go quick. Department of Truth is super hot right now. It's rumored it's supposed to be getting a movie, TV show treatment. So we'll see how that goes. But it's insanely hot right now.
Woo! Gabe Cave exclusive. William Russell, the angry artist.
You gotta have it, man. You gotta have the angry show, man. If you're not doing those exclusives like that, you're just not doing it, man.
It's time to step your game up. Step your game up on them exclusives. All right, listen. You had something major happen in your life.
Yep.
And it was one of them touching moments that you just love to see this manly man, this tough guy. You get to see him be a teddy bear. Tell us about that, man.
Well, my oldest daughter, I've got 4 daughters, for those that don't know, and my oldest daughter and her boyfriend just had their first baby. So I am officially old. I am a grandfather.
The angry grandfather.
Yep, so baby Victor Gray was born a couple weeks ago, and he is super healthy. He is an absolute blessing. He is super sweet and quiet, and he is really a good baby. I know everyone says that about their babies and stuff, but he really is. And I'm super proud of Shelby, my daughter. I'm super proud of all my daughters. My daughters are awesome. They are badass. But Shelby is doing such an incredible job with her boyfriend Austin. They are dealing with this whole craziness of being new parents and stuff like that, and they're doing awesome. They are doing great. Baby Victor is absolutely adorable. And again, I know all people say that about babies, but yeah, he's awesome. He's really
You guys
really
enjoy
awesome.
that new baby. They don't stay new babies for very long.
No, wow, it really is freaky how you sit back and you think about it. I still remember my oldest daughter being in diapers and stuff like that and playing with toys, and then you blink and it's high school, and you blink and it's college, and then you blink and they've got their own child. It's mind-blowing how fast it goes.
Well, we've got the emotional stuff. Are you guys ready for some excitement stuff? Because we know y'all come here for the content and to hear these wonderful people talk and tell you about everything they got going and look at my pretty face, but we know the big ticket is those free things that you guys like to receive. And William was nice enough to bring with him gifts.
Yep, the Lion-O. So what I brought over for you guys is an exclusive I did for the Gulf Coast Collectibles Con, and it's for the Lion-O 11x17 prints that come with COAs, and they are limited to 1 to 30, and they come signed and numbered, and they will have a COA for this show only. And like I said, I just want to make sure you guys had something to give the viewers, because when it comes to the YouTube stuff, you want to make sure they're getting some cool stuff. It's one thing to sit and talk and invite and have everyone around, but you got to throw out some of the good stuff too. You got to
Give them something to put their hands on.
Exactly.
And they can show their friends, and their friends can show their friends.
That's right. Exactly. So
And
yeah, I definitely, like I said, I'll get them all signed for you guys and everything, and we'll have them numbered, with the numbers, and the COAs and everything will come with it, and then all they got to do is just you guys ship it out to whoever wins them. Or
Y'all
whoever
heard that.
you guys give them out to.
Y'all heard that. And that's what he brought. Now, we brought something as well. We got the Mortician covers for David Sanchez and Ken Salinas. We showed you guys. Well, they weren't the only ones that did one. William Russell did one too.
Yep, the Mortician. Dude, that story is creepy. It is really creepy. Like I said, again, I'm a big horror fan, so when Chris Hayes came to me and said, you know, I've got this horror story that I want to do, I was like, man, count me in. So I did a cover for that, for their exclusive, and are you done lost your pen?
I did. I lost my pen. Oh, there it is. It fell out my pants.
Ah, there we go.
And he's going to sign it in the gold because the gold is for the royalty. And just like the other 2 books, this one is already signed by Chris Hayes and McLean McGuire.
Yep. Hold that, and I will sign this.
Sorry about that little bump, guys. Hope y'all turned y'all speakers down for that one. I bet it did. Boom.
There you go.
All right.
And of course, all the Lionel stuff, I'll get it signed for you at the booth. That way I can give you guys the COAs and stuff too.
So COAs come with him, you heard him?
Yep.
William, thank you so much, brother.
Oh, dude, anytime. And like I told you guys last time, and I'll say it again, I mean, this is what it's about. It's about putting eyes on. And the fact you guys come to all these shows and you guys take the time to talk to everyone here, not trying to talk to some super famous person or something like that. You guys sit down and you talk to up and coming artists and creators in general that are out here hustling and beating down every single con they can get into, doing all the footwork and legwork that's required for this. So, I mean, definitely a huge thank you to you guys for doing that. And I can't wait to get started on the Department of Truth for Image and Gabes Comics. So.
Oh, I appreciate it, man.
Oh, man, thank you. I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Very much. Hey, that was Gabes Cave. This is William Russell, the Angry Artist. Y'all can find him pretty much anywhere. He always goes live on his Facebook. Yep. Y'all get ready. He'll take y'all on a trip. Appreciate it.
You guys have a good day, man. Thank you again.
Appreciate it, brother.